So today I'm going to do a little bit of crafting with some of the stuff that I picked up at the garage sale, the estate garage sale. So this is a shelf that I didn't show you in a previous video. I'm going to try and make it so it matches my Trang dollhouse. So I got out the Elmer's wood glue, and the first thing I'm going to do is take a couple of popsicle sticks and glue them together, and I'm going to be putting them on that wire shelf. And before I can do anything with the wire shelf, of course, I'm going to have to sand it down really good because it looks kind of like it's powder coated. So the acrylic paint is not going to stick very good to this unless I sand it up a little bit. So I'm going to take it outside and give it a good sanding. So as you can see here, because it's a dark green color, it's going to take a lot of white acrylic paint to cover this. So that's the first coat done, as well as the first coat done on the popsicle sticks. And while that's drying, I also picked up a little geranium kit. Now, this is the first time I've ever made plants from a kit. I think I might prefer to just do them on my own. So, I mean, this was okay, but yeah, I mean, it would be a lot easier just to kind of make my own flowers. I kind of like doing my own thing. So as you can see here, it came with some clear beads, and some were faceted, some were not. And it came with some paper-coated wire. So you can see the facets on the beads there. So what I did was I took out the trusty tacky glue, my best friend, and I just dipped the wire into the tacky glue and then glued all of the beads on top of the wires. So it said in the instructions there was enough material there to make 9 flowers, but I got shorted. Mind you, I did buy the kit at a garage or estate sale, so the previous owner might have made some stuff out of it. And there's coat 2 on my little rack and coat 2 on my popsicle sticks. Again, it's going to take a lot of coats to cover that crazy dark green color. So you can see here I'm just giving a second coat or a third coat on the popsicle sticks to get some good coverage. And then I kind of went back to the flowers. So what I did was I used my memory glue, and I put that all over the faceted beads, and then I glued each of those individual flowers on each facet, so to kind of give it the geranium look. And this is starting to look a little bit better. I think that's the 4th coat. I ended up having to do 5 coats in total. And while everything was drying, I went back and I glued the petals onto the geraniums. So I ended up getting 6 geraniums in total. And I guess that's not bad for $3. But all of these extra ones that I had put together with the beads on the top, I'm just discarding them. Well, actually, I'm not going to discard them. I'm just going to put them in an envelope and maybe use them again for another craft. The only thing that I was kind of disappointed with is if I was creating this kit, I would have used beads that had a hole in the middle. The smaller beads had the hole off to the side, which I thought was like a little bit odd. So as you can see here, I've glued the shelf together. I've chosen not to cut the ends off of the popsicle sticks because I want these shells to be as long as possible so that I can stuff as much stuff on them as I possibly can. I think I want to go back after they're fully dried and do like a little bit of antiquing on them or dry brushing. So you can see here I've taken some of those pots that I got at the estate sale. I painted them brown, filled them with my air dry clay, put some Taki glue on top, and then put some loose tea on top of that. And as you can see, nothing is fully dry. Everything here is still really wet. So I got 5 potted geraniums out of it, which I thought was really good. And then another item I did not show you, I wanted to keep it as a surprise. I got this little metal wall planter, which I plan on hanging up on that plain wall on the outdoor area of my Trang house. And I put a little geranium inside of it. I think that'll be a nice little addition to that very blank wall in there. Actually, you know, when all's said and done, I'm actually quite pleased with these little geraniums. Now, if I was making them, you know I would have made them red. But, you know, for $3 craft kit, not too bad. I think that's pretty wonderful. Excuse my hand in the frame. Can see here a little bit better angle. Well, thank you very much for joining me today. I really appreciate everyone that's subscribed. Please hit that like button and tell your friends about my channel. Have the best day ever.